Wright State visiting Toledo, and it starts all wrong for UT. 8-0 until the fourth. Owen Jackson threads the needle into Wright. So that's something for the Rockets. RBI single, 8-1. Next at bat, Braden White hits it high, and that one is gone. A 2-run homer, cuts it to 8-3. Wouldn't get all that much better for UT, though. Ty Roeder, redshirt freshman from Anthony Wayne, had himself a solid day on the mound visiting his hometown. Wright State goes on to win big, 18-4.
See, it feels great just being back, in my hometown and just seeing the bats rolling after last weekend. So it's just great. Great to be here. The start of it obviously was rocky. I kind of fell on my face a little bit, but just kind of getting back, just get my mechanics right, and just coming out here and just kind of shoving it. It feels awesome. I just like seeing the team work together. Like today, pitching on the mound was awesome. Like Simpy came out and started. We shoved 5-6 zeros, and then coming in, putting up more zeros. Limiting it to 1 run is just amazing. You can't ask for much more.
We'll ask for more, though, out of the guys who called the game, Brad Wisnicki and Rick Poland.
Thanks. Back out here one final time at Scott Park for a little midweek Horizon League versus Mid-American Conference matchup. And for Wright State, their success continues against Toledo. Wright State has now won the last 5 meetings, including 10 of the last 11.
Yeah, they kind of got Toledo's number, and that was one thing that Toledo probably had in the back of their mind. Let's stop this streak. But this hard-hitting Wright State team put a kibosh to that.
Yeah, Wright State and Toledo, both the league leaders in their respective conferences when it comes to the long ball. And for Wright State today, 5 homers, giving them 37 on the season. Toledo had a couple, giving the Rockets now 58. But it was really the damage that was done early by Wright State to take command of this game, 8-0 after 3 innings.
Yeah, the conditions were perfect for the long ball here today. Warm, wind blowing out. And as you mentioned, they jumped on Toledo early and got them back on their heels. Toledo pulled to within 5, and it looked like there was going to be a momentum change when there were some things going on between the two teams, a little chattering. But then Wright State came right back and just put the game away.
And for Toledo, 2 very different days. Yesterday took on Youngstown State, put up 18 runs on the board, but came out on top in that one, giving up 18 here today to the preseason Horizon League favorites. Keep an eye on this Wright State team, while Toledo still has some work to do in the Mid-American Conference.
Well, yes, both teams have to turn the page. This game is over with. You got the midweek out of the way. It's a non-conference game. So both teams have to get back to concentrating on their conferences, and there's a lot more baseball ahead.
And we will say this, too. For Wright State, the center fielder, Andrew Patrick, remember that name. Today he showed you what he can do with his arm, his glove, and his bat. He had one of the 5 home runs today for this Wright State team, who is now back above 500 at 17-16. Toledo will be on the road now till the end of April.